This is Victoria, an engineering student knowing the most in education. In the last video, we have gone through the 4 sections of progressivism completely. View of education, view of purpose, idea of curriculum, and idea of teaching. So I'm thinking of starting a new topic to introduce another interesting philosophy of education. But I'm not sure whether my proposal of bringing the theory to practice in a welcome video has been sent to you clearly enough. So, sorry about the redundancy, I'd like to show you my learning process, my ideas in a science lesson design, by implementing the philosophy of progressivism. Firstly, do you still remember the idea of teaching in progressivism? It fights against learning from textbooks and teachers, but advocates self-discovery and independent learning from experiences. So as teachers, we need to let students have these experiences growing out of them and do the proper supporting work. So what do? Firstly, we need to teach based on students' learning situation. We must figure out the cognitive starting point of each student and guide them to take the initiative to sort things out for themselves. For example, hey, I'd like to know what you have learned before. What do you want to know for today's topic? How far have you gone during pre-reading? What you have achieved? What discoveries have you made? This is the starting point. Or in other words, the foundation of learning. Everything grows from this base. Our next step is providing a variety of experimental equipments to give them abundant options to experience. Also, for those who are able to design their own experiments, let them do it, to create their personal and vivid experiences. This is not just about improving the branch experimental skills, but a returning of our learning, from listening and reading to the original practice in our earliest development stages. By trying everything and getting feedbacks over and over again to build our new experiences. Finally, we can help them back to the scene scientists faced in their generation. We can create a condition for every student to practice like a scientist, to think and research like a scientist. We can also have an interaction as a role plays. For example, if you were the scientist Gilbert or his apprentice, how would you design to verify your law of action between charges? And if you were on the opposing side and you wanted to reject his idea, what can you do? All of the designs capture the focus. Experience to change experiences. Experiences are integrated. We design our learning content with big themes and tasks include not only content integration, but also learning style integration. The integrated units are organic. For example, in biology, the metabolism of plants like transpiration, respiration, photosynthesis are interconnected and influence each other. So it can be and should be in one big picture. Holistic learning is not a simple assembly of knowledge, but a process of deep reconstruction from a fragmented level to a more comprehensive structure. We can ask ourselves, are there still lonely questions in the lesson? Are the tasks systematic? Do students present them in a holistic and personally vivid way? With these questions based on underlying logic, everyone can make different instructional designs, because different subjects have different characteristics which are suitable for different methods. Science, for example, is not a language class or a math class. It is very integrated and requires reading skills, logical deduction skills, hands-on skills. So we need to use practical activities to let learning happen with the brain thinking, hands moving, and mouth opening. And one of the most amazing learning styles is learning from people. So we can get as close as possible to the scientist's life, to discover it in person, discuss with each other, and share results. It seems very, very time-consuming and hard to manage. But for the understanding for some key concepts, the process would definitely produce twice the results with half the efforts. Yeah, this is just some ideas. Hope you like them and can get something from them. From progressivism point of view, watching and listening is quite inefficient compared to hands-on practice. It is the same for our philosophy learning. Apart from reading, we should always connecting the theory to your own lessons, your own students. Only in this way, we can learn the theory better. So I strongly recommend you to have this practice. I'm looking forward to your comments and sharing. Okay, for now, thank you so much for watching. In next video, we'll look at the second philosophy, essentialism. If you look forward to it, please subscribe it. See you in the next video. Bye bye!